There are a lot of issues plaguing MMA today that we already solved in the early 2000s. We already solved stalling, we already solved judging, and we already solved the over-domination of wrestling. Pride figured it out years ago. Gary, zoom in. That shit that Islam pulled off would not happen again if we had Pride rules. You can't just sit there and hold somebody up against the cage for a majority of the fight and just call that a win. You would have 10% of your fucking purse deducted, gone. Toodaloo, bitch. Maybe we don't get rid of their purse. I think that's kind of fucked up. The UFC's already greedy with that shit. But I think if we at least adapted it to where if you're stalling, you get a point deducted for that round. Like, I can't be the only person who wants to see yellow cards come back. Let's penalize these motherfuckers. And here's another thing that Pride figured out. The knees to a grounded opponent changed the game. Wrestling is not as effective if you allow grounded knees. Imagine what Justin Gaethje would have done to Ilia Topuria and all of those sprawling positions if he could knee him in the head. That fight would have been over in the third round. Everybody always says that wrestling is the best base for MMA, and I believe that it's just because that's how the current rules are set up. And we know that the UFC and Dana White absolutely love motherfuckers that finish fights. Now, one of the Pride things I kind of agree with is I'm kind of cool with not seeing soccer kicks. Imagine Alex Pereira soccer kicking somebody, bro. That is terrifying. But I believe at least the grounded knees to the head should definitely be something that's implemented back into the game and something that would nerf the wrestlers. And another aspect of Pride that they got correct was their judging system. Instead of just adopting the boxing system of the 10-9 round, they would judge a fight as a whole and who actually had more damage. Because I think everybody can agree on a couple things. One, if you win at the end of the fight and you're absolutely pulverizing somebody, like what Nate Diaz did to Leon Edwards, or to what Volk did to Islam their first fight. I don't know about you, but I feel like you won the fucking fight. Like if we were to fight to the death and we're in the final round and I'm pulled away from you, beating your fucking face in, obviously I won the fucking fight. And I understand that this is more than just like the UFC can do whatever they want. I understand that they have commissions and rule changes that they have to abide for. That would make this sport so much more entertaining. Because I understand how we can't do the Grand Prix anymore. All the fighters are just going to be injured. I understand that, even though that shit was very exciting to watch. This could truly revolutionize how every fight in the UFC is fought. And it would make a better product for the fans. So I think Dana White needs to get his head out of his ass and stop focusing on boxing so much and bring his focus back to MMA. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Should we bring back the Pride rule set? I don't know.
Are you still there?